My name is Ronnie Cruz, and this is Path of the Network Marketer.
All right, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to talk about why I love content creation. It's actually part two. It's a continuation from yesterday's episode. In listening back to that episode, I recorded it the other day. I realized that, yes, it's an awesome topic, but there is still actually more to the conversation in the context of the network marketing direct sales profession. Content creation as a marketing arm is actually critical. It's critical for us network marketers, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. To recap on yesterday's episode as to why I love content creation and publishing for marketing. Number one, it's free financially, right? There's no cost in terms of, there's little to no cost when it comes to content creation and publishing. I'm not talking about taking out ads or promoting posts, just strictly content creation and publishing. It's free, right? All you got to do is invest in time and effort, and you're off to the races. Number two, it pushes you to grow, right? It pushes you outside of your comfort zone, because generally speaking, it's an activity that we're really not used to doing, and especially if we want to become more intentional and purposeful with our social media and content creation and publishing. We have to really put more thought into it, and so that forces us to grow. It forces us to step into new shoes. And then the last piece is because it creates a digital asset, not a tangible asset necessarily in terms of actual cash flow, but an asset of influence. And the influence asset is something that's really, I mean, I don't know if anybody has said this already, but it's something that just popped in my head. Yeah, influence is an asset now, and it will be more and more an asset moving forward in the marketplace. So, creating a presence online and accumulating this digital asset in the form of influence, I think is tremendously important for anybody. Especially business owners, especially network marketers. I mean, you don't even have to be building a business or have anything to sell to build influence. At the very least, you'll have an asset that if you ever wanted to leverage in the future, you can. So those are the reasons I talked about yesterday. Now, as far as network marketing, here's where it gets really, really crazy. We've talked about in the past on the show, we've talked about how the marketplace has really shifted, right? How consumers purchase products and how businesses get those products to consumers. The model was already shifting pre-pandemic, but it really accelerated that shift after, as a result of the pandemic, right? It's more direct to consumer. Consumers are shopping directly from the businesses. Businesses are advertising directly to consumer on social media through influencers, and they're shipping and selling directly to consumers, right? So, the direct to consumer conversation was something that we've always done in network marketing and direct sales. That's why it's called direct sales, for crying out loud. But we have always been kind of that marketing arm, right? As opposed to, companies spending their ad dollars and marketing dollars on, on traditional advertising, they use those dollars for paying out commissions to us. And again, we end up, we're always the marketing arm for network marketing and direct sale companies. With the digital age being where it is, and with the marketplace, especially the digital marketplace being where it is, that equation for direct sales and network marketing becomes less and less relevant, right? Because there's no need anymore. Like, the companies can use the internet and social media to go directly to consumers. They don't need an independent distributor to do a home party for them and build it word of mouth. They can do it, through these new avenues and these new platforms. And so, without us really needing to do the marketing, we become really non-essentials, right? We're treading a very precarious line and a very fine line of becoming obsolete, right? Becoming obsolete, because again, if companies really technically don't need us to be their marketing arm, then what's our purpose? And also, as a result of this, then our only real equation is to recruit people for the business opportunity, right? Because if these companies again can move their products or services via other marketing, actually smoother and more efficient marketing methods, then there's no purpose for us, and we have no conversation and nothing to talk about, and nothing to sell other than the business opportunity itself. And obviously we know where that got us as a profession, right? We get locked down by the regulators here, especially in the U.S., right? Like if it's just a recruitment game, if it's just promoting and pushing the business and the income opportunity, yeah, that's trouble. That's a formula for disaster, right? And I get it. Like that's naturally where it would lead. If companies, if that's the only thing unique to us as a profession, then we don't have a prayer. We don't have a prayer. Now, content creation comes into the equation, because this is how we can. We can return to a position of having leverage and value, right? Value in the marketplace, and that's why I've really honed in on the fact that the travesty of network marketing is that we never taught marketing, and so that's my mission, to teach marketing so that we have skill sets and we have an ability that keeps us as independent distributors relevant in the marketplace, right? Right. Otherwise, you're obsolete. You're obsolete. If you're only talking about, the business opportunity and the income opportunity, and that's what's growing a company, that's trouble. That's trouble. You have to be able to, you have to have a skill set that will allow you to acquire. Well, it's customer acquisition. Sorry, I was trying to complicate that. It's just simple as customer acquisition. If you have the ability and the skill sets to acquire customers, and then translate that with your network marketing company, then you have value to that company. We can then still be the marketing arm for these direct sales and network marketing company, and then that's why content creation and publishing becomes so important, because it is the very best and easiest way to start marketing, to start learning how to market, right? Since it has a very, very low barrier to entry, anybody can do it, right? All you really need is a smart device and access to the internet, and you're off to the races, right? It's free. Yeah, of course, there's going to be a learning curve, but you can learn that as you go. But the main thing is, if we really focus as a profession and as professionals on marketing, and then teaching people how to market through content creation, because anybody can do it. Content creation and publishing, and developing an audience and therefore an influence, we create leverage for ourselves. We'll again have leverage as network marketers. We again become relevant in the marketplace, and we have something that we can trade for the commissions that we're actually going to be earning. It's that important, y'all. It's that important. Without it, without learning marketing, without content creation and publishing, we're dead in the water as a profession. We're dead in the water as network marketing professionals, as independent distributors, because honestly, companies don't need us to distribute anymore. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So that's why I love content creation and publishing, because it's a great place for the brand new person to start. It's not going to happen right away. Of course, nothing does in network marketing and direct sales. But if we take enough time to learn it, and then take enough time to teach it, then we can really make a big impact into redirecting where this profession is going, right? And still remaining relevant in the marketplace. So that's my message. I really want to know what you think about this. So reach out to me if you have any thoughts on this particular topic. Come join us in our community, facebook.com/group/path of the network marketer, and we can have further discussions about this. This is something I'm really passionate about. I've already talked a lot about needing to learn marketing, and now I'm kicking that up a notch and including content creation as part of that conversation. This is a mission for me right now, and it's going to be a big part of how we're going to be moving forward. So come join us in the community if you want to take this ride, because this is going to be a big wave and it's going to make a big impact, and you can be a part of that. So again, it's facebook.com/group/path of the network marketer. Beyond that, if you're not already following the show, hit the plus sign at the top of the app, whatever app you happen to be listening on. And yeah, that's it. More from me tomorrow. So until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.